Oh, hey, hi, everybody. Social media family. Being any subscribers and as well any visitors to that being of my own social media channel and likewise chat room or comment section. How are you all doing? Well, hopefully everyone is doing at least okay. If not better yet, to be said all right, or if not best of all, to be said to be feeling blessed and stressed, more blessed and stressed, or too blessed to possibly become or be stressed. You and yours, your family and friends, and hopefully me and mine, likewise as well, all the same. Well, I mean, the same thing, all that I mentioned. For the last mention, then something before I had last mentioned what I had last mentioned. And excuse pardon or forgive me for butchering the English language, American dialect, or some such quality and quantities for the different usages of this grammatics. But anyway, though, and moving right along. On other things as our kissing cousins, the Brits across the great waters of the Atlantic would say, being for the mother country that supposedly had given birth to that of our own as we have it, for a democratic republic to be compared on to that of the parent country or nation, however said, or aka supposedly mother country, that we broke away from and had gotten our own independence from there. Something like a couple of centuries ago, a couple of centuries ago, give or take, some such decades or years. Not that that is what I meant to discuss. For the present given moment in time as we have it, for that of the present social media broadcast or video at hand. So let me try as best I can to think of it with my intentions and hopefully for the greater glory or by the power greater than that of my own, being the highest of the higher powers, the speed dial, the basic intro, and footnotes. I already typed it so far as the verbal part to complement the written or typed out part of it. Anyway, though, yes. So 2 days or tonight, excuse me, I swallowed that being of practically, if not possible, a whole pepper from what was that, a hoagie or Italian beef or something of that nature. I had eaten earlier as I gone back to eating more meat, on short notice for emergency reasons or purposes. With my person having been feeling quite up under the weather, seemingly more at some given one time, most recently before, still all the same. I started to feel much better after a while, most recently, and after having gone about taking, from home remedies to over-the-counter drugs to medical prescriptions. I had to get some more of what was left of the last mentioned. But then, maybe I'm just having become subject to experiencing that the residue symptoms that I had become subject to experiencing. Hopefully, then I did kind of swallow a hot pepper where I turned it up more. Not at least because of what I had become subject to experiencing earlier of somebody else's ignorance, insanity, impoliteness, or in other words, stupidity, sickness, and rudeness being of, unfortunately, another black male individual person coming off like a character being of whom should have known better, only to, think to consume the rest as an eat what was left of my fast food order upon a moving bus or moving train, or for mass transit or public transportation system, was I had become a part of the ridership thereof, and then with reckless driving of the employee in question caused that a pepper to go down the wrong way. But then I remember what the doctors and nurses were like saying at the different hospitals that I had paid a visit to in times past, that if you don't choke within the first few minutes, then more likely and more often than not, you'll be okay. Yeah. And this had happened like after I had become subjected to experiencing this other black brother's ignorance, insanity, and impoliteness, or stupidity, sickness, or rudeness, and all the while, I was trying to, or at that given moment in time, help another black brother as I had put on my superhero cloak to play the part of a good Samaritan, you know. And with that having been said, then let me get into it. Whereas as I was trying to make it back to my pad where I'm at presently on my new digs, being as is for one of the worst neighborhoods, well, that's not the half of it, or rather, correction, one of the worstest neighborhoods for a given community within vicinity area for that to be considered likewise within or in city limits. And as it is up north here for the Midwest of the USA, you know, after having come back from a place of business for its premises properties for an atmosphere thereof, and then I had witnessed, like, well, at least a couple of people I would like to think it was more than quite. No, I'm sure that, well, if you look at it from one point of view, it's not another. Maybe the different pedestrians on the sidewalk may had not witnessed it until they had noticed after a while that a couple few other pedestrians or fellow pedestrians on a given city sidewalk had witnessed what was going on as it was happening. Well, quite naturally, evidently the different motorists, they had to witness it as they was trying to, move their motor vehicles as in drive the different ones of a make and model out of the way of this one black male who was standing in the middle of the street, with all the different opposing traffic coming and going, north, south, east, and west. It was like one of those kind of intersections, like, right? And this was within the business and school hub within city limits for where I'm at up north for the Midwest of the USA, or what would be considered as the Bible Belt. And I just looked to my side and noticed it. I thought, what is this fool doing? Oh my God. Jesus Christ, help this brother. So I'm like saying, hey, get out the street before you get hit by one of these here automobiles or motor vehicles. Somebody, get on your phone. I'm about to get on mine as well to dial the emergency number 911 before one of these motorists or drivers, hopefully by means of an accident or by error, then to do something such on purpose, being which is to drive one's motor vehicle of a make or model or whatever kind sort of type into this male person that's in the middle of the four different traffic going. Disregard what you're hearing in the background. Just one of these dickhead prick neighbors from downhill, niggers or negroes. Rephrase that, SOB bastards, stupid and sick MFers, fulfilling the Willie Lynch letter. The Willie Lynch letter drafted by Whitey Massa, black slave owner back in the day, like some like centuries ago, give or take some decades or years, where he was saying this is one way we could, really start to pillage and plunder or conquer a certain race of peoples, persons, well, namely blacks more than Hispanics and Asians, if we were to put the, a light complexion Negro against the brown tone and dark skinned Negro, and the dark skinned and brown tone Negro against the light complexion Negro. And I assure you by these means we will, desecrate or devastate or decimate their own race of people's persons much better. And where's that Willie Lynch letter is working with full effect even in this modern times. But then getting back to original subject matter or topic of discussion at hand. So this one black male was in the middle of the street, for the downtown vicinity area neighborhood community, for the business and school hub of our own fair city, for the Midwest as we have it, within the continental USA, for where I'm at, and as it is encompassing or surrounded by the 5 Great Lakes. I cannot begin to name all of them, but anyway, though. Then I'm somewhere around about Lake Michigan. You know? So you kind of get the general idea of what I'm saying, what city I am in. So he was in the middle of the street, you know, and from cars to buses to trucks and vans, etc., was coming and going. And at least a couple few other pedestrians, I being one, including among, was yelling, "Hey, get out the street before you get hit by one of these automobiles," you know, or motor vehicles. But his behavior conduct wasn't, you know, half as stupid and crazy as this ignorant black motherfucker, this ignorant black shithead piece of shit, son of a bitch bastard. Obviously, you know, evidently, I'm just still quite pissed at what I have had to become subjected to experiencing coming from this other black male. Act like a total shithead piece of shit, you know. Like he's in a motor vehicle, like, right? And he's like a part of some such carpool, you know. And while I'm yelling at this other black male to get out of the street, I don't know if he's drunk or was he at high, but one thing I do know, he's in some such desperate need assistance, as in help, to simply say, to keep him from getting run over by a car, a bus, a truck, or whatever I said, or any kind, sort of type motor vehicle, you know, because they were the some such was coming from 4 different directions, like it's an intersection, and the traffic was, you know, going north, south, east, and west, you know. And this stupid, sick black motherfucker of a shithead ass piece of shit, black son of a bitch bastard that's a part of a carpool. He's yelling in my direction like he you know, evidently he's directing his comments toward my person as he gone about my mouth of a verbal nature. Quit breaking the law. I'm saying, shut up, motherfucker. Nobody's breaking the fucking law. I'm trying to help this guy to not get run over by a fucking automobile, you stupid, sick black motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking to you. Shut your stupid, sick ass up. Remind me of damn stupid, sick ass piece of shit. Black neighbor from damn hell cocksucker, you know. I'm trying not to use the N-word unless I use a derivative of it so far as niggle. But I'm cussing and swearing like a drunken sailor, because I can't believe that it is. You have this shithead motherfucker of my own race of people, of a black, stupid and sick son of a bitch bastard, talking shit, talking crazy shit, whereas he should be able to see what's going on. I mean, as he got eyes to see, you know. I'm saying he obviously and evidently he does, if he can see me and direct his stupid and crazy ass shithead comments, you know, against my person for the shithead piece of shit that he is. I'm sorry for cussing this man like a drunken sailor, y'all, but I'm just highly pissed at this fucking dickhead prick, to put like that now. Try to rephrase that. But he's talking just so much stupid and crazy shit. He's repeating himself before he finally, you know, him and his party drove off, you know. Come on, quit breaking the law. I'm saying, shut the fuck up. I'm like in response, you know. He's talking about, quit breaking the law. I'm saying, shut the fuck up. Nobody's breaking the law, you shithead motherfucker. You stupid, sick, black shithead piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to help this black male. I'm trying to help him by playing part of Good Samaritan to keep him from, that to prevent his person from getting run over by one of these automobiles. That's unnecessary. You acting really stupid and sick. You damn stupid shithead ass motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, you black piece of shit. I mean, the nerve of this motherfucker, you know? I mean, really now. I mean, let me phrase it. The dickhead. It's the dickhead prick. So that's what I had to be bothered with much earlier, you know, before I had caught a mass transit of a public transportation system with all of these many different busing or train routes. I'm like saying, I can't believe this shit, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm highly pissed, you know? But I'm like, I can't believe this crap, you know, to put it like that. You know, I'm like, man, I'm saying, can you be so blind to not see what's going on? not only I myself being that my person, but a couple other persons, and one other person among us was of the same race, trying to help this other black male to get him out of the street before one of these motorists or drivers hit him with one of their automobiles, of the different, kind, sort of type, different kinds, so I can't even begin to get my words together. Bear with me, I'm trying to regain my composure. Well, as long as I'm not employing the uses of profanity, expletive profanity or cussing and swearing like a drunken sailor, or using cuss words to simply say once again. But I'm like, right? I'm one of the persons among some other black person, and then there was another person, I think it was a white person, maybe it was an Asian or Hispanic person. We're yelling at this guy, this fella, dude. Get out of the street! Get out of the street, dude! What are you doing? Get out of the street! One of these cars may hit you. Come on now! You got to get out of the street. There's traffic coming and going in all four directions. Get out of the street for the intersection. He's like right in the middle of the street for the downtown area. For this here city as we have it. For major metropolitan Chicago, Illinois, USA. That's where I'm at, for the state of Chicago. I did say state. See, I can't even, I can't even get my word. Of course, I said that earlier. State, not Chicago or wherever else, if there is another Chicago. But this is for specifically Chicago, Illinois, USA. Get out of the street. Come on now, before one of these motorists or driver, get out of the street before one of these automobiles hit you. Not them doing the sign of the Illuminati and all that, but And so this one dickhead prick of another black male of the same sex, of the same gender, of the masculine gender, he's talking crazy effing BS. Quit breaking the law. And he looked like he was wearing one of these here city workers' jacket, with bright colors, two or three different bright colors to reflect light, just in case you have to work at night. And I said, if anybody should know, not to act so damn stupid and sick, you should know that if you represent the city, this cocksucker is like, quit breaking the law. I'm gonna say, shut the damn hell up, cocksucker. Shut your stupid and sick ass up. We're trying to help this black male. What the damn hell are you doing? Other than acting like an idiot and a sicko. You black monkey. You stupid and sick black monkey. SOB bastard. Shut the damn hell up. It's always my own black race of people's persons acting like dickhead pricks. And unfortunately, being males of the same sex, much more than likely and much more often than not than their female or woman rival counterparts, cornering the market, acting just so stupid and sick, like certain neighbors that I have to be barred with here, And I was originally going to try to compose myself enough to try not to, at least not employ the usages of expletive profanity other than the cuss words being of which are mentioned in God's word. The BIBLE, the basic instructions before leaving the earth regarding make a reference to salvation and deliverance in Christ, our Lord and Savior, the Messiah, deliverer. The Rabbi is the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Prince of Peace. But I don't know, I just lost it in the process of finally being able to broadcast after having typed up the basic intro, introduction, then the footnotes before I would, because I didn't explain what's going on in either, but I was saying more was less. I let the social media content, speak for itself, and you all be the judge as I get my views and opinions about this one dickhead prick, black male's ignorance and insanity, not to mention politeness on others, stupidity, sickness and rudeness, stupidity and sickness, not to mention rudeness or whatever I've said. I apologize for cussing and swearing, but I'm still highly pissed behind it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, are you serious, man? Are you drunk or high more than the fellow dude that's in the middle of the street that could possibly be about to get hit by one of these motorists or drivers behind the wheel of a 2-ton automobile or motor vehicle? Are you serious, man? Open your eyes. I know you're not blind. As you're looking in my direction and directing your stupid and sick, not to mention rude or ignorant and insane, not to mention impolite, remarks or comments of a verbal statement against my person. Nobody's breaking the law. We're trying to help this guy or fella, being of which is more than what I can say for you. You know, I mean, a real dickhead. I'm sorry, I just have to say it again. A real shithead piece of shit. Now let me phrase that. Real dickhead prick. You know, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, Negro, please. You need to shut the effing damn hell up. That's what you need to do. You need to shut the damn hell up. Put your money where your mouth is. If you're not going to help this other black male, this other brother, this other human being, this other person for our own species, like what we otherwise, me, myself, and these other couple or few persons are trying to do. Yeah, it could be more than at least a couple few of us. Then you need to shut up, you know. I mean, the nerve of some people, a person. I mean, it had completely devastated me. It ruined my day. That is what was left of it. And practically and possibly ruined my night. Well, hopefully not altogether. Well, somewhat, it's not altogether. My day and my night. To think that one could be so damn ignorant and insane, not to mention impolite or stupid and sick, not to mention rude, to simply say. Seeing what's going on, what's happening, and seeing how other people or persons are trying to help this other human being for our own species, this other person before he get hit by one of these automobiles or motor vehicles as he's in the middle of the street, dead center in the middle of the street, different traffic coming and going from all four directions, north, south, east, and west, you know. Before including myself, had got on a cell phone, called for the police, etc. The police, I mean, it didn't take that long for them to arrive. You know, I must admit, thank God, you know, because if that guy, fellow, dude, been out there for a great length of time, that much more than what it seemed like an eternity was out there, enough as it is, man, it could have possibly become a late night news headline story. You know what I'm saying? It was just that severe or serious, you know. And anyway, though, the boys in blue, the po-po, let me see, from well, there was a police squad car that drove by, and these were white cops, you know. They just kept on driving. I'm like pointing in the direction. I'm like, I can't believe this. Surely, I mean, if it was white cops, white police officers, they would have, but like they had another call or something. I'm saying, well, that's an emergency call right there. You got to see about that first and foremost. They kept on driving, these white cops. So obviously, evidently, there was some closet Klan or closet neo-Nazi racist redneck puke cops. But the other police officers showed up. These were undercover detectives, and some of them was white. You know, they stopped and did what they supposed to do. You know, to serve and protect. They went over there, grabbed that black brother out of the street. They held back the traffic. Police. Showing their badges, putting up their hands. Police. Stop your motor vehicles. We have a crisis here. This is an emergency. Stop your motor vehicles. While we get this guy out of the middle of the street, you know? Yeah, it was that serious. And to think that before then, this one dickhead prick, I'm trying not to use the N-word unless I use a derivative of it. This Negro SOB bastard, dickhead prick, acting like such a craphead, a piece of crap, you know. Remind me of one of these black Negro SOB bastard neighbors from damn hell, dickhead prick. Male characters where I'm at now who are more creepier than the last neighbors from damn hell, the likes of their kind, you know. I mean, he's yelling out this here motor vehicle as he's a part of the carpool, you know, talking about quit breaking the law. And I said, shut the effing damn hell up. Nobody's breaking the law. We're trying to play the good Samaritan. We're trying to play the part of the good Samaritan to keep this one black male person from getting hit by an automobile or motor vehicle. You need to shut your damn ass up. You need to drive your ass on soon enough. Because you're talking crazy. Not just stupid, but you're talking crazy. Shut your effing black Negro stupid and sick Negro SOB bastard ass up. Shut the effing damn hell up. You damn black monkey, you stupid and sick black monkey fool. Yeah, you know, I mean, the nerve of him. But anyway, so that's what happened. That is the content of this particular present social media broadcast or video, whatever one wants to make of it. And you know, on this last note of intro, I'm sorry I lost it. I was trying my damnness, my darnest, not to cuss and swear like a drunken sailor, but this had really pissed me the damn hell off. Let me do a derivative of the F-bomb. It pissed me the fuck off. You know, to think that another black male could be so fucking stupid and sick. I said fucking, not fucking. You know, I'm trying to use a derivative of the F-bomb. You know, and I did say crap head, not shit head, or piece of crap, not piece of shit. Since the last time I used those other alternative words, I've been doing a derivative of it. I mean, I couldn't believe that the dickhead prick was carrying on like that. But anyway, though, now I'm have to force myself to say this so far as a conclusion, if it don't come naturally for me to say some and such, and that is, so I paraphrase my quote exactly, and that is, if you haven't gotten Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, I will hope that you would think to do so now while the blood is still running warm in your veins, by recognizing or realizing what he himself had done or did upon the cross of Calvary, or on the hill of Golgotha, suffering at the hands of some sort of Roman soldiers upon the orders of their superiors, religious, political, militaristic, and or otherwise, from centurions to Caesars to Pharisees and Sadducees, etc. But then, nevertheless, as you went to that cross of Calvary, become the perfect sacrifice, the only sacrifice for you as well as for me. I'm gonna have to copyright this here, some kind of physical gesture, you know, so that nobody steal it. Though it's not really that original, but it's emphasis, is a improvisation of the original one. So I still could probably have to copyright it before somebody plagiarize it. Whereas if any of us were to possibly profess some of such faith in him, regardless of race, walk of life, faction, society, lifestyle preference, age, or gender, for any of us representing not only the human species, but then nevertheless the global community within this post-911 era of a new millennium apocalyptic day and age, and where the doomsday clock is now at a couple of few minutes to midnight, compared to how former people prior to them was at a quarter to night for these rather biblically prophetic times, where to profess some of such faith in him. From there we come and be blessed in one regard or another, more ways one. First and foremost, with his salvation, which is the only means by which any of us can or could possibly become citizens of the kingdom of heaven. And second of all, with his deliverance. But first, you have got to get his salvation. Otherwise, you have nothing coming so far as blessings is concerned. And if you leave this world without that fire insurance policy against the lake of fire, damn hell, then your final destination would be just that, to be burning forever with the rest of the unsaved, lost down human souls, to be tortured and terrorized by the devil and his demons, or the evil one and his minions, for time without end, compared to how we as believers in God, as Christians, aka Protestants, will be across that great divide that separates heaven from hell, in the company of like-minded believers as the Christians, aka Protestants, and in the presence of God and his angels otherwise. And I don't care what Oprah Winfrey said, you know, all roads do not lead to the kingdom of heaven. All roads in this world, from whatever countries or nations, may lead to that whore that rides the beast on the seven hills for the devils and demons church of the papacy, Vatican City, Rome, Italy. But all roads do not lead into the kingdom of heaven. Anybody can believe that lie. I say you can believe that lie if you want, and you will have a rude awakening once you cross on over and make that transition for this other existence, and find yourself opening your eyes to the lake of fire, damn hell, and feeling the darkness and the heat thereof, and all the while you be bitten on and clawed on by the devil and his demons, you know, because God is not to be mocked. What you sow is what you shall reap, you know. I hope you all have gotten something out of what I was saying, in more words or less, for this present social media broadcast. And I will hope that you would have become and be more educated and enlightened by it, or something such, than just merely even so entertained. Not that this was something to entertain anybody, because this was a serious subject matter, as you all know. I mean, that one black male could have lost his life. It would just take one motorist, one driver behind the wheel of a 2-ton automobile or motor vehicle to collide with his person, and guess where he would be? if he wasn't saved by the blood of the Lamb of God. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, though, so that's pretty much all I have to say in due regard in reference to these matters. And I hope that you all have gotten something out of it, especially the part that I mentioned at the last, so far as concerning Christ's salvation. Because tomorrow is not promised to anybody or anyone. It used to be a saying, here today, gone tomorrow. Now the new saying is, here today, gone today. Think about it. You all take care, be safe, be blessed, not stressed. You and your family friend. I will speak to you some other time. Till then, we out. Peace.